Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This is flared out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pillar's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Justin Bour. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pillar going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
No strike.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich going back, still ranging back. Gone! Digging in, Josh Donaldson. The average for him entering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Left fielder, Kendrys
from the stretch.
Morales.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-1 home now to Smoke. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Just short, hit hard. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar's there. 1 down. In is Christian Yelich as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that misses for ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Swing and a looper to left. Morales ranging forward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Rob Berry. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Rob Berry.
Grounded foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Russell Martin now coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. This is popped up, calling for it. Gordon, 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much. Here's Ichiro now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki onto the grass. He's there and records the first down. Here's Echeverria now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D. Gordon.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. And he misses again. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Pillar.
Hit to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Digging in to try it again. Troy Tulowitzki. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's going to be a fair ball as Ichiro's over to play it near the corner. Pillar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Step in and ready for another shot. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. That's in there. Base hit. Tulowitzki rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ichiro sprinting after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Bohr ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Rob Berry. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Into the box now, Marcell
Leading
Ozuna.
off for the
He'll
Marlins.
try and do what he can
Left
to work
fielder,
toward cutting into this
Marcell
big deficit.
Ozuna.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. 1 strike now from Cole. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Smoke is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready now,
batting,
Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus
Justin
far.
Bour.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Stanton.
Ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. In is Christian
Up next
Yelich.
for the Marlins.
1 in, 1
Center
out,
fielder,
and 1 on here in the
Christian
inning.
Yelich.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So stepping
next for
in,
the Marlins,
JT Realmuto.
catcher,
He'll try to follow up the
JT
double in his last
Realmuto.
at-bat with another big hit right here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dietrich. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in
Leading
this
off the
one.
4th inning.
First
Catcher,
pitch coming. Here it is.
Russell Martin.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after
Devin
grounding out in his
Travis.
only trip to the plate so far. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. From the stretch. Fly ball out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Center fielder number 11.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bour will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0
Leading
for
off for
1
Miami.
thus far.
Right fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Line drive to center field. Pillar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria, a base hit in his first trip.
Echeverria.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Gordon.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Tulowitzki.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Kyle Bearclaw.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Number 8.
Here's Kendrys Morales. A hit in 2 tries so far. Shoots this one over to first. Echeverria for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ozuna.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Bour comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Smoke on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next,
striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Here's Justin Smoke now. He hit a sac fly
Leading
earlier.
off with a J.
Here's the first pitch to him.
baseman.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder,
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lined hard to center field. Yelich is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rob Berry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lucas Duda will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Realmuto.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Morales will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Here's Ichiro now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. Here's Hechavarria now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adeiny Hechavarria.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pilar is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Devin.
Hit on the ground out to short. Hechavarria's there. No problem here. 1 away. Ready once again, Kevin Pilar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll get in there safely. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Tulowitzki is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second. Here's Justin Smoke now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI. Brian Ellington enters now in a mop-up role.
Number 49.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to right field. Ichiro is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Justin Bour. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And the pitch on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Lucas Duda now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Russell Martin now. He went down on strikes last time up.
The catcher, number 55.
On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Devin Travis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hit hard up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
The batter,
Striding in,
center
Kevin
fielder,
Pillar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Ozuna on the run, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
designated hitter, Giancarlo
Hit
Stanton.
hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. So coming to the plate, Christian
Center
Yelich.
fielder.
He's working on a 1 for 3
Yelich.
thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Now batter,
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. 2 for
Realmuto.
3 with a double on his line so far. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. In now, Derek Dietrich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Morales moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Marlins down to their final out now. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next.
Center fielder, number 37.
Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Joey Gallo now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Duffy is right there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Duffy takes it in. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kevin Kiermaier is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Steven Souza is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Kendrick racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. At the plate, Evan Longoria. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Now in the box, J.J. Harley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Bounce to first. Morrison's there. The tag, and he is out. In now, Logan Morrison. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Colby Rasmus. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled back. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. So striding forward now, Andres Blanco. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up now, number 34. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Brad Miller.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Joey Gallo.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Duffy is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Out of play. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hot shot to third. Longoria's there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Just foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Left side. And Kendrick has a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Into the box now, J.J. Harley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Andres Blanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Number 34.
Digging in, number 34. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. First and second now, one man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove it.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled right back up the middle, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Gallo in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He got him. Lively fast. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Calling for it, Morrison. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael Saunders.
Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Here's Howie Kendrick. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready once again, J.J. Harley. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Heading out towards shallow right. Saunders is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Miller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Kiermaier.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Herrera, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Andres Blanco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Andres Blanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 34.
Coming to the plate now, number 34. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. On the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now, Joey Gallo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Grounded to first. Morrison is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Really feels like he's just a... The 0-1 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Corey Dickerson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This one's down to 3rd. On to 1st, and this will remain a tie ball game. Digging in, Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 7, Maikel Franco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. 1 down. Here's Michael Saunders now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Miller is there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in the switch hitter, J.J. Harley.
J.J. Harley.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball in the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything. Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter,
and that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Settling in now, Andres Blanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it.
Oh, look at Franco. It's in time. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Duffy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Franco is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the door. Stepping into the box, number 34. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
34.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Rasmus is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Second baseman, Cesar
ready
Hernandez.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Xavier Cedeno.
Gallo, your attention please. Now
First
pitching for
offering
the
on
Rays.
its way.
Number
Joey
0.
Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Joaquin Benoit is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Your attention please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 53.
Liner toward right center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So digging in now, Steven Souza. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
In the dirt here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saunders is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot of this one.
2 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.